So today we're going to be pitching a showdown between two of the most legendary and prominent members of the X-Men, Wolverine versus Cyclops. So that's basically it. I'm excited to start. Let's get started. A long-lived mutant with the rage of a beast and the soul of a samurai, James Logan Howlett's past is filled with blood, war, and betrayal. Possessing an accelerated healing factor, enhanced senses, and bone claws in his hands that, along with his skeleton, are coated in adamantium, Wolverine is the ultimate weapon. Wolverine possesses superhuman strength, being able to swing tree trunks, punch into steel, and lift at the most around 2 tons. He's also incredibly fast, being faster than the human eye can follow, and even taking down opponents before they could even pull the trigger on their guns. He has superhuman reflexes, being able to dodge bullets at point-blank range, machine gun fire, and yes, even Cyclops' optic blasts. He's also incredibly durable, mostly thanks to his adamantium skeleton and healing factor. He's taken punches from the Hulk, the Thing, and Thor, so that is just a testament to his durability. And now let's talk about Wolverine's healing factor, because that is arguably his primary mutant power. This allows him to heal from virtually any injury at an incredibly fast rate, and he can survive gunshots and explosions, regrow limbs, generate new organs, and has even survived being disintegrated to just a skeleton. His healing factor also prevents nerve strikes from being effective, makes him immune to diseases, and extends his lifespan. Logan has incredibly heightened senses, being better than all humans, even most animals, which makes him always knowledgeable of his surroundings and gives him incredible tracking ability. Wolverine has his bone claws that, like the rest of his skeleton, are coated in adamantium. These claws are capable of cutting through virtually anything and anyone. He's been able to injure even the most durable of foes, like Hulk and Thor. Finally, Wolverine is also one of the greatest martial artists in the Marvel Universe. He knows basically every single form of fighting in the world, even being a master of 28 different forms of Kung Fu, and knows every pressure point in the human body. With his impressive skill, Logan has taken down opponents like Deadpool, Captain America, and Shang-Chi. And in the other corner we have Cyclops. The first X-Man, Scott Summers possesses the mutant ability to draw ambient energy from another dimension through his eyes, which are actually portals to the dimension. He usually channels this energy into concussive force blasts. He's visually distinctive for the ruby quartz visor he wears to control his devastating power. A born leader, Cyclops succeeds his mentor Professor X to command the X-Men. So for starters, let's talk about Cyclops' optic blasts, because these beams are his greatest asset in this fight. Now Scott's mind generates a psionic field that envelops his body and is tuned into the same forces that open the portals in his eyes. Basically, this field just protects him from his own powers. The maximum force of these blasts are unknown, but they're commonly described as being able to punch holes straight through mountains. He's been able to rupture through steel plates, destroy fully armored tanks, and severely damage sentinels. It's also held back the Hulk and Juggernauts before. To make all this even more impressive, it's been stated that Cyclops only uses a fraction of his power, and could be so much more powerful because the extra-dimensional energy supply is virtually limitless. However, while the energy supply is limitless, Cyclops is not. He can exhaust himself by projecting too much continuous energy, which results in his blasts weakening in power. He is insanely accurate with his optic blasts, and also possesses the incredible ability to ricochet his shots off of any object around him. Cyclops is a master tactician, and is very good at making on-the-spot decisions in tense situations. He's also a superb athlete and martial artist, with extensive training in judo and aikido. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. So in order to make this fight a bit more fair, we're going to put the match in an abandoned city at night, with both opponents starting 30 feet away from each other. Now both of these heroes have clear advantages in this fight, as Wolverine has his enhanced senses, physicals, impressive martial arts, stealth abilities, healing factor, and of course his claws. On the other hand, Cyclops has his optic blasts that are very powerful and very accurate, and can be ricocheted. He has an incredible tactical mind and notable melee capabilities. So in my mind, if both characters are fighting at peak potential, a fight between the two will always be decided by location and distance. This is primarily because Cyclops thrives on long-range combat, while Wolverine is built to get up close and personal with his claws and martial arts ability. Now generally, I wouldn't give Wolverine the victory if it's a well-spaced and open environment, where Logan has to run at a straight line towards Scott. Cyclops has shown before that he has extensive knowledge of his teammates, and he knows Logan and how their powers match up. Cyclops will just stay back and blast away, and while Wolverine has shown to be able to dodge the optic blast before, and has the additional advantage of being able to sense when they're coming, Cyclops is just too fast and accurate with those blasts. However, I do think this city environment could work to Wolverine's advantage. He knows what kind of punch those optic blasts can pack, and while he can take a couple of them, he's going to have to get cover in order to win. And Wolverine is a master of stealth, being able to appear and disappear right in front of people. And while Cyclops wouldn't unleash his full potential if he can see Wolverine, if Scott can't see him, his next move will probably be to get rid of places to hide. So this might actually take Wolverine out, but it will also create lots of dust and debris, which will make it harder to find him. Basically, I think that Wolverine is smart enough and capable enough to sneak up and get in close range of Cyclops. And while Scott has shown himself capable of melee fighting, it's kind of Wolverine's fight to lose at that point. However, Cyclops is still incredibly capable and will take quite a few victories, but I think Wolverine would win maybe 6 times out of 10. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts, so sound out down in the comments down below. Also, if you have any ideas for future fights, sound out down there too. Finally, if you like the latest comic book movie reviews, talking about the latest trailers, or latest post-credit scene in the Marvel movie, that is all going to be over on my Dan Kerr Reviews channel, so be sure to go over there and check that out. And also, be sure to hit the subscribe button for this channel for more videos just like this one every single week. I'll see you next time. Bye.